Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together Devotions, and we've been discussing this week the deep old wells of songs and hymns, and most of them have been really old ones that have spoken to countless souls during the journey through Christian faith over the times of decades and centuries and even millennia. And so one of the questions that might have popped into your head, because I've mentioned some of my favorites, and a lot of these have been my favorites, but what would be your favorite hymn? Well, and when I say favorite hymn, I mean a hymn that is a life-changing hymn. And for me, that's not actually one of the old songs. For me, the life-changing hymn that I would point to, or the song that I would point to, is called "This Is a Day of New Beginnings." It's actually in the hymnal, United Methodist hymnal. It was written by Brian Wren, who's still alive. He's around 86 years old now, I think. I've actually met Brian Wren when I was in graduate school attending seminary. He came to our school and he talked to us about writing hymns, about the faith that goes into it. He's an amazing hymn writer, and lots of his hymns and songs are just so powerful. But this one for me really takes the cake, because this song speaks about hope through pain. Brian Wren talked about how he had written this song through the midst of the most painful moments of his life, when he was going through a divorce, had been diagnosed with cancer, and all these other things that were happening, and his faith was the only thing that kept him going. Like him, this song has meant the world to me through both good and bad times. It has helped me through, I was divorced as well. It helped me through a lot of trials and troubles that I went through. We had it sung whenever Stephanie, my wife, and I got married, because this song means so much to me. And now, as I've gone forward, and ordination was a process that took a long time, and there was a point in which I got continued, and that hurt my soul, and this was the song that I turned to. Because it talks about love. It talks about what hope and love can do and dare. It talks about a faith that acknowledges that painful times happen, but God is going to see us through. This is a day of new beginnings, time to remember and move on, time to believe what love is bringing, laying to rest the pain that's gone. For by the life and death of Jesus, God's mighty Spirit, now as then, can make for us a world of difference, as faith and hope are born again. Then let us with the Spirit's daring step from the past and leave behind our disappointment, guilt, and grieving, seeking new paths and sure to find. Christ is alive and goes before us to show and share what love can do. This is a day of new beginnings. Our God is making all things new. All things new. God is going to make us new. And when we are new, we are better together. Amen.